Hello everyone, everywhere that ever was or will be. I'm Red Runner, I'm joined by Hyper again, and a new one, Ethan Espinel. You can say hello.
Me and the boys about to see Venom die.
Maybe. Okay, this one is
weird.
super weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Okay.
if I know enough to properly break down what even happened during this
Hey,
debate cycle.
I was on G1 for this. I can explain. So basically, this is a stomp no matter what, which side, basically.
So first of all, let's just get this out of the way. Kate's Venom is stupid.
Oh yeah, no, he's a herald, straight up, like just godly, like solar system around there. Yeah, Venom's a god. It's stupid and dumb. I don't know what happened. It happened like around 2 or 1 year ago, and yeah, he's just a god now. So
Yeah.
that's fun. And
and Carnage too, if you're curious.
yeah, but I think he lost it. So yeah.
So
I don't think
so
either of them have
Venom
lost it.
ability or Carnage?
I don't think either...
Carnage did.
Oh,
Venom
Carnage
still-
actually
Oh, okay.
lost it. Fair enough.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Venom still
Okay.
has it at the moment,
That was
but
Venom.
Carnage for now doesn't. And yeah, he's a herald now. So basically, the way this worked, I explained this in G1, but basically how this worked was, it started originally when the matchup was first made that Crona just flat out stomped because she had a counter with sound and stat stomped
They.
because she was only extreme server.
They, and that'll be a thing.
But
We
they,
went over
right.
it last time, but
I
yeah.
keep forgetting that.
it's purposefully ambiguous just in
In
every
the anime,
sense.
it's he, but in the manga, is they. So we'll just
right.
stick with that.
Right. In the manga,
Which-
in the manga, technically, they were it. A lot of the times.
That's bad and probably aged badly.
No, specifically Medusa referred to. Anyway, whatever. It
Oh.
made sense in character. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, Crona stomped Venom for a while, and then Venom became a god, and he's Herald, so he's Solar System, and then he stomped Crona for a bit, and then the one person single-handedly said, "Hey, Crona can defeat a Herald with low godly regen and madness manipulation." I'm like, how? Why? What? And that happened for a bit. And then we realized, oh wait, no, it doesn't actually. It's only mid, and Venom can resist an whole astral plane of insanity because comic books. That's because yes. So yeah, basically,
That's just logic.
basically, yeah, and it was just a constant back and forth, and ultimately everyone just sided with Venom because there's ultimately no reason why they shouldn't give him Kate's. Because
everyone in the prediction blog went for Venom, even the one person who wanted to go for Crona.
Yeah, I went Venom as well for those reasons because I couldn't think of a reason for them not to use it. Hell, it was even in the previews as well. But and it's the freaking thumbnail for Venom as well. Like,
Yes.
There's no dancing around it. They are gonna acknowledge it. It's just, how are they gonna just, like, the only way in my mind is how can they possibly justify not giving him the stats for it? Or if Crona has an answer for the stats, which I cannot imagine they do at all.
Hopefully
like,
they do.
Well,
I mean, I hope. It's just a feeling I have. I don't know.
I'm glad you were here to explain that, because it's all been such a ride, hasn't it?
A lot. This was one of the crazier waiting periods. I find it funny how this battle was way more chaotic and unsure and more uncertain than freaking Wally versus Archie. How did that happen?
Because there were twists and turns in this debate, whereas with that one, it was somewhat straightforward.
Basically, I mean, analyzing them was just the weird part, but while the outcome was, relatively straightforward, yeah.
Yeah.
But this,
Anyway,
I know I went Venom on the G1, but I'm gonna go Crona just based on feeling alone. It's really dumb.
All right then.
Yes.
That's putting
Yes.
pressure on me to maybe go Venom because both of you are going Crona. You want
It's
some
not-
variety?
I mean, it's not like we
I
have Solar
said,
to
me and the
profile.
boys about to see Venom die.
I don't.
Probably.
I don't really.
Maybe, hopefully.
And admittedly, I don't really do bets. This would just be so that I don't know. Never mind. I don't do streaks, so whatever. Point is, that's pretty much all there is to talk about for this fight. So, well, either way, it's not up to us. It's up to these guys, and we might get it right, we might get it wrong. I don't know, but either way, let's start our show. AT&T, baby.
RTX. Dude, I remember when they revealed like Crona Venom in the RTX, and it was like no build up and just like Venom, and I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah, just, hey, here's Venom. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
It's always nice to have a best friend attached to your hip, like me and my shotgun leg.
Oh, by the way, Ethan, I didn't tell you. If you press the gear icon, you can go full screen.
Venom, the
If you want.
symbiote and Spider-Man's best frenemy. And Crona, the deadly demon sword.
Okay, why did they not... They just straight up didn't get the higher resolution version of that Crona render.
Time schedule, budgets, everything. I don't know.
But it's on
Fair enough.
Google Images.
Whatever.
Oh, so fair enough.
In the far reaches of space, the Clintar rose from a living darkness. One of these amorphous symbiotes was Venom. Who was a freaking loser? Hey, don't look at me. All the goop aliens were saying it. They kicked the poor slime balls
Dang,
out of the
he was
plane.
bullied.
In its exile,
Hashtag
Isn't
listen
that
to Venom.
just the strangest thing?
personality. It bonded to a heroic Kree soldier rescuing refugees, a violent
Nice.
monster who committed genocide,
Mhm.
and apparently Deadpool.
When did that happen? My brother and I have tried to find that for a while.
It happened. I don't know. It probably didn't have a comic to itself, right?
Slick black suit and awesome new powers.
I'm curious to see what it was.
Hmm.
Pete decided to exercise it with the power of Christian Ruck.
I love how it's been portrayed so many times, but it's always the exact same thing.
To finally meet its greatest
Yep.
partner, Edward Brock. Eddie was a journalist with the unluckiest backstory ever. While trying to uncover the identity of a serial killer, he blamed the wrong guy. The same day he published his article, Spidey caught the real killer, who lived right next door to the dude Eddie blamed. Long story short, Eddie was fired from his job, divorced by his wife, and disowned by his father, who already blamed Eddie for his wife dying in childbirth. On top of all of that, he learned he developed adrenal cancer. With only
Yep.
2 months
The
to
blows just keep coming.
and I thought 2020
Tragic.
was rough. I'm
Yeah,
looking
it keep
forward to
coming.
becoming a supervillain. With all hope
Well, the
lost,
cancer thing, well, that's
Oh.
a bit complicated.
Also, they mentioned the 2020 thing.
just like Captain Planet
Yeah.
with their powers.
Yeah.
They probably will not even comment on the,
Well, no, they actually became a horrifying monster with
unfortunate naming.
powers and such.
Basically.
Their mutual hatred of Spider-Man caused the symbiote to bond to Eddie like no host ever
I
before.
wonder if there'll be a lot of those jokes in the comments.
Terror in the night, an unstoppable demon. They were Venom. It even cured Eddie's cancer. Sort of. It's complicated.
Yeah, that.
From Spider-Man's webbing and web burrows,
Apparently, I think he like faked it and like he
Wait,
gave
what?
him the cancer, so he had to wear the symbiote.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
Imagine seeing this guy flying outside
Also,
the
yay,
window.
Kate's. Look at that.
Oh, look at it.
Sleeping ever again? Venom can camouflage his entire body, heal severe wounds like impalement and loss of
Ugh.
limbs, see all around him at once, and psychically project emotions onto others.
Yep.
Maybe this just makes people feel sorry for themselves, like we
Mhm.
on Tinder. But one time he convinced a bunch of other symbiotes that life was meaningless and they killed themselves. Shit, that's dark.
Dang.
It's like Crona's poem.
Of others and make them burst from inside out.
I wonder if they'll mention
Yeah.
that.
Oh my god.
If he doesn't wanna pop them
Crona's
like a pop
poem.
balloon, he can just take over their body like a creepy puppet master. While attached to a victim, Venom can control them by fusing the symbiote to their nervous system, specifically the brainstem and frontal lobes. Fighting off this mind control is extremely difficult unless you have powers
What-
that can directly
Wait, hold on.
penetrate,
Why does
such
he have
as
Wolverine
Oh.
claws?
Oh god!
Was that just Wolverine?
And mind control.
I
Are we
think.
sure this episode is rated E for everyone, or do we need
Oh,
to
what
start
the-
blurring stuff?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Aside from being a horrible
Oh
master,
yeah, I never saw that. That's
completely
weird. Okay.
A little bit weird, yeah.
Wholesome. Yeah.
proved a dangerous thorn in Spider-Man's side and frequently ruined his life. Even taking a page out of my favorite book, The Most Dangerous Game, and hunting him on a private island. Yeah, the coolest rival ever. But over the years, things kind of calmed down a bit. They even teamed up every so often. See, even with so much anger, Eddie had a legitimate desire to
Ugh.
protect others. As a teenager stealing his dad's car, he accidentally ran over and killed a child.
Oh,
Despite his
damn.
desire to confess,
His father forced him to plead innocent and rigged the jury. The guilt has weighed him down ever since. So while Venom does have a hunger for human brains, he'd rather eat the face off a criminal than an innocent person.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
He is a full-blown anti-hero now, by the way.
That's nice.
I don't think we ever specified. Excuse me.
Huh.
Sense that allows Parker to react in microseconds, he can still keep up with all the usual Spidey gallery. Plus, while symbiotes have a severe weakness to high-pitched sound and heat, he's developed resistances to them.
Like when he took this giant explosion, or when he survived a sonic scream from some mutant gremlins that shattered all glass within 10 miles.
While he
10 miles!
Whoa.
Venom never fully overcame his weaknesses. However, his symbiotic genes provide far more help than harm. This includes traits and memories from other hosts, like Scorpion and Flash Thompson.
Wait. Bullets are a genetic trait? How do you pass that down?
Firepower to survive an encounter with the symbiote god.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
Oh boy.
Kate.
Here comes this.
Turns out they were actually living weapons forged by the primordial deity Null in an attempt to conquer the universe.
And I bet next
Yep.
up, Marvel decides to
Venom something like absorb the curses comprise Legion symbiote.
Okay, cosmic sludge made by alien Satan. Let's go with that.
Despite it all, Eddie and the symbiote have proven they're far more.
Okay, they actually do say in that tab they're likely not
They've
permanent.
gained the respect of the Avengers and
Ooh.
Oh.
Spider-Man.
Alright, so it'll be more close.
It's complicated.
We'll see.
Really is
Oh.
the best pal Venom could have found.
Wait, I didn't.
Let's be real.
Wait.
He just looks freaking badass.
He does. So wait.
That tab just said something about how the Codis powers likely are not permanent.
Oh, so Venom lost.
I don't know. We'll
Yay.
see. We'll see how that works.
Alright, Crona time.
This monster could only be defeated and sealed away by the god of death.
So,
Yeah, I haven't finished the later, so I hope there's not too many spoilers.
There will probably be spoilers, dude.
Familiar with the world of
Yeah,
Yeah,
just not
most
major
likely.
ones, hopefully.
It's different.
So, I've seen...
Crona is very
Deleted
tightly
one.
linked with the main villain.
School, Death Academy.
Here, warriors called Meisters would train to fight evil using the power of their souls.
We'll see. Good luck.
That doubled as people. Together, they learned courage,
Yep.
chivalry, unbreakable friendship.
And yes, there's Maka.
Crona Gorgon
Mhm.
is not one of these students.
Buckle up. It's all Gloomsville from here. Deal with it.
I don't think I know how to deal with this situation.
Throughout their childhood, Crona was abused by their mother, Medusa, a witch obsessed with the legendary Kishi.
Yeah, there you go. There's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Anime Uma Thurman was such a fangirl, she figured, hey, why don't I make my own Kishin? So she used her child as a guinea pig in a bunch of crazy experiments. You know, it kinda
Yep.
sounds like
Yeah, pretty
Super
fucked
Mario
up.
is.
Don't
Okay.
I only use actual guinea pigs. Part of Medusa's great experiment included bonding Crona to a weapon, much like the Meisters of Death Academy. However, joining with Ragnarok was a bit more literal.
Ragnarok used to be your run-of-the-mill transforming weapon person until Medusa melted him.
Wait, the weaknesses were stress and loneliness.
Crona's black blood is in
Yeah,
fact
makes
the
sense.
same black blood, which they can
Sad.
remotely control. It can be used to heal wounds and even harden as a sort of internal armor.
Cooking rags and black
Yeah.
turned him into a brand new weapon that was literally poured into Crona's bloodstream.
Yeah.
From that point on, Crona and Ragnarok were two halves of the same person. The meek and tortured child firmly attached to their loud and brazen weapon.
And Raggy has that black blood control too. They can yank poor Crona around like a puppet. They can use black blood to create wings, thorny vines, all kinds of weapons, and big ass needles.
Sure.
Okay.
A lot of needles.
Yeah, I hate needles.
Oh,
They
that's-
hate bad.
Like the Meister,
That is for
Crona
scream
used
resonance.
sword in combat, amplified by Ragnarok as a technique called scream resonance. Think of it like hooking an electric guitar up to an amp, though more
Yep.
akin to a screeching banshee on LSD. I don't. It's incredibly powerful, causing internal
Oh, God.
explosions and making Ragnarok vibrate to increase
His-
cutting power.
His face.
Are you okay?
Oh, his ears
he
were
dead.
bleeding.
Crona set out on a quest to become a Kishi, which required quite quite a lot of homicide.
Yeah, Ragnarok can absorb the souls of dead people, and supposedly enough souls will turn Crona into the Kishin. So they went around slaughtering hundreds of people.
Yep.
Despite their name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he wasn't exactly a fan. Particularly their star student, Maka Alburn.
Don't worry.
Alburn!
What?
Oh my god.
Albert!
As a pawn-
No, it's
Oh.
Albert.
Yeah, whatever. We'll let it go.
Yeah, just deal with it.
The Demon Tool Brew, and even Ashura, the original Kishin.
All of which increase Crona's
Yep.
abilities, especially the black blood. Now Crona could turn their entire body into goop, and the slightest touch could inflict madness. That's madness
Yep.
with a capital M, by the way.
This madness is a corruptive effect that causes targeted variants of delusion or obsession, often spread as a wavelength. The wavelength of Crona's mad blood specifically causes violent psychosis.
Crona may be a pawn, but they're a badass. They can cut through a whole ghost ship, cover the moon with sound waves.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You knew about that.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay.
Ragnarok have helped
Moon?
Crona against multiple
Oh wait, did you not know about that? Yeah.
including Maka,
No, I know that. I know that. I didn't think they were gonna give it.
All at once.
Kid once flew from Nevada
Hey,
to
Black
Houston
Star,
in
the
less
best
than a
boy.
minute, and Black Star is even faster. He's dodged lasers. and
Best
been
boy,
traversing
let's
over
go.
20 kilometers in 6 microseconds. Baba Yaga Castle.
Did they just say 20 kilometers in 6 microseconds?
While this city isn't named,
Oh,
we can
boy.
use a similar metropolitan area in Ukraine, Kiev, for instance. With this in mind, Crona must have created over 9 trillion tons of black blood.
Oh my god.
Okay, they actually went with the higher method of measuring it.
Huh.
There were 2 methods that I saw, and they went with the higher one.
Can only block so much.
Even then, Medusa's plan ultimately succeeded. After years of scheming, Crona absorbed the power of Ashura and became a Kishin.
Well, more like Kishin absorbed Crona, but close enough.
But with the power of friendship, Crona ironically wound up defeating the Kishin once and for all. Despite their life being nothing but destruction, Crona was the one who ultimately saved the world.
With an added side of
Yeah.
I will just say,
link that made everyone obsessed with boobs.
yeah.
Oh
I'm tired of trying to
Oh
figure
my
out how to
god.
deal with you.
Anyway, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to hear this, but yeah, that doesn't happen in the anime for some
Yeah.
reason.
Instead of chewing on brains and souls, how about chewing on blue?
This
Oh,
episode
cut!
Okay. Blue.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay,
They
so
gave Crona a
after
lot
seeing
of-
both,
they got Crona.
probably Crona. They didn't really. I can't.
I think they are going to say Crona. I think they are going to say
They're
Crona.
legitimately gonna make Crona. Oh my god.
Because
Oh,
they
boy.
did. Okay. It's possible that they still have Venom win. They mentioned all the Kate stuff, all of the super powerful stuff.
Yeah,
but
they underlined
in-
the part where like Spider-Man said, "When did you fight gods and stuff?" They underlined that.
But they
it's-
also had that tab in the corner that said they probably aren't permanent. I'm curious why they
Yeah.
said that. And secondly, they just gave Crona all of their more powerful calculations.
Yeah,
that
even
I've
the moon
seen.
stuff, which I was kind of surprised. I did not expect that.
I don't even think the moon
Yeah.
stuff is that impressive.
I'd expect.
Yeah,
because
poor Eddie.
because the moon is small in Soul Eater, as
Yeah.
far as I'm aware.
Anyways, let's go.
Woo.
Hello? I want to be alone.
Hey, pay attention, you turd.
Lucky day! 2 brains for the price of 1.
It's actually the voice of Nui from Kill la Kill who does Crona, and that's pretty pog.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn. Nui was
that's
another
really
match
cool.
that people wanted for Crona.
That's awesome, actually.
Wait, not Nui. What was it? It was Nanan. Nanan. My bad. Sorry.
Oh. Not quite
Yeah,
as
no,
Pog,
no.
but still kind of Pog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mind is out.
And that's where the preview ends, pretty much.
Now let's see. Will this do anything?
Minimal, probably.
Didn't do much. Okay. Oh. Come on. Okay. He's a stand! He's a stand! Yes.
Ragnarok
He's a
literally became a stand.
The stand.
We are the ones hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp.
Oh.
Eyes glowing red.
Oh my god. Ugh. Oh dear.
Black blood.
Black blood.
I know. It's black.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, look, Soul Eater Moon.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's so. Yes, Sky Battle. This is so cool.
This'll be interesting.
Yes.
Ragnarok
Oh
pulls
my
out his
God.
own swords.
Oh dear. Come on. Oh god. Oh god, the face.
We are the darkness. We are your nightmare. We are Venom.
I hate you.
Oh man.
Oh no! It's,
Oh god.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, there he
Oh.
goes.
I think that's. Oh, that's
Yep.
dead.
Okay, wait.
Is that
Oh,
right?
and there are
Yeah.
souls.
And there's souls.
That's a wrap?
Yep, I think that's a wrap. Also,
That's a wrap.
Yep, that's a wrap.
Also,
Let's go!
it was the. That was cool.
Oh, man.
I'm glad Crona
Let's
won.
go!
I'm very glad Crona won.
Wait, he said Lucy! He said Lucy!
No. That's the funny. That's the funny thing because they actually did the same exact line from Lucy versus Carnage.
Crona matching Black Star's speed.
Oh, I'm so happy. Let's go!
Yes! Yeah!
Rip
Me and
everyone
Hyper
who
got it
went Venom.
right.
has shown incredible strength that puts Spider-Man to shame. He could never compete with 9 trillion tons of mad blood.
I mean, he could, but I'm sure they'll get into that.
Totally meant Crona could push out any of Venom's attempt at being a puppeteer.
And Crona's shown even greater feats of strength as well. Assuming all the moon's teeth are similar in size and stone, opening the jaw is equivalent to lifting over 10,000 tons.
Of course, the final nail in Eddie's coffin was the fact that half of Crona's arsenal was sound-based. Basically, Venom's kryptonite.
Somewhat. Recall that Venom did gain a notable resistance to sound attacks, so we needed to determine if Crona's sonic waves were great enough to effectively harm him.
You know those gremlins who shattered every window in 10 miles with a speech attack? The symbiote barely survived it, so that's a good high end to look at.
It takes at least 100 decibels to shatter glass normally. To cover that much distance, the combined sonic blast must have equaled about 244 decibels.
And
In contrast,
exponential, so that's a lot.
Crona sonic waves must have
Oh, they counted as sonic waves. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I forgot they counted as sonic waves.
Oh, just look at that freaky thing.
Sure, 275 doesn't seem that much more than 200.
oh yeah,
Exponential.
remember Canary Sindel?
It's
Yeah, it's a
exponential.
lot more.
Canary Sindel.
Crona's sound attack was actually over 1,000 times stronger.
Vanny for sure wasn't surviving that.
Eddie and the symbiote held their own,
Oh!
I'm happy about this.
destructive power, blistering speed,
Did they?
and an arsenal that could take
They didn't actually vocally mention it. Did they have another tab about the weird?
Let's go.
The
I'm
weird-
so happy.
Did they have
Let's
another
go.
tab about the cake
Ah.
stuff or no? I was hoping.
No, but the Q&A is gonna be longer than Archie versus Flash.
I understand why. All right, next
Yeah.
time. I heard a rumor about it.
Also,
but nothing
yeah, I have
else.
no idea what the next time is.
Next time.
Oh, what? No.
What?
What?
Oh. What's this?
It's red versus
What?
blue. It's just red versus blue.
Whoa!
Excuse me.
Wow, okay.
It's literally just red versus
Okay.
blue.
What?
How are they gonna do that?
Wait, what?
Listen, they have the means.
They
They
have
said it
the-
was spooky themed or something. What?
How are they gonna do that?
It's just red versus blue.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Not much to say about that. It's literally just red versus blue.
Okay. Like, everyone was speculating, oh, it's probably going to be like another spooky theme battle. Ben hinted that the next episode might be kind of spooky themed. So it's like, oh, maybe something like Dio versus Alucard, Jason versus Michael. Or...
Do you think maybe this was the spooky episode?
No, he said the one after.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I doubt it.
How is that spooky theme?
No, Hyper. I think you must either be mistaken or Ben was mistaken because I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be the spooky episode.
I
Yeah,
think,
pretty
but
sure.
like, what? okay, fine. Ignoring that, what?
Just for the record, the rumor I heard was that it was Kiradachi.
No, it was Dio Alucard. That was mostly just that. Actually, wait a minute. There was another rumor that was like 4 battles. It was like, did they get it again?
Listen, I'm just saying that I heard Kiradachi.
I remember them mentioning like 4 different rumors. I'm not gonna say what the other ones were, but like one of them was like the 7 and the boys, which is pretty shocking they got that. And the other one is what mentioned Caboose, and well, Caboose is there, so like, does that mean the other 2 have a chance? Oh
Actually, hold
my
on.
god!
Maybe.
I think I know what that matchup was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be John Talbane versus Saberwolf.
Yeah, and the other one was like Lee versus
yeah.
Sanji.
Yeah.
So like, does that mean those
That
other
was
2 have
that.
a chance this season?
Maybe.
But
Maybe
we're coming really dangerously close to the end of this, so.
Yeah.
guess.
So maybe this season or the next one.
I mean, I'd assume probably I probably assume those 2 will probably be a safe season because I can't imagine. I mean, like usually with these leaks, they sometimes get some right, but some wrong. But they got the boys versus the 7 and like the freaking the Caboose with red versus blue.
I actually just want to ask though, when did this come out? Because, yeah.
It came around before the 7 and the boys was released. So like I think,
right before.
Yeah, like a few days before
announced.
a few days before it was announced. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure exactly when. Interesting.
I mean, I'd be happy if those other 2, well, mainly just one. I don't care about the wolves. Did that happen? But sure. Okay, but like, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna be formatted or like how that's gonna even work. It's gonna be like all of red versus all of blue or something, or is it like
Yeah,
a
pretty
9
much.
episode?
I imagine
Yeah.
they're probably going to use the original teams, nothing else. But
I
still.
like the last red versus blue episode on BB. That was pretty entertaining, but I just don't
Yeah.
know how they'll do it for this. But sure.
Yeah. Same here.
The fact
Anyways.
the fact that it's their second red versus blue episode is kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
I did
Kind of odd if you ask me.
I did not expect that at all. That was one I just came out right out of nowhere. Okay, yeah. This episode, yeah, how are they gonna explain Kate's? Because they should. I don't know how they.
Okay.
How are they gonna?
That one tab that I read out
Yeah, I didn't look
earlier,
at that.
that's
I
the
didn't
only thing that I can take note of.
Venom most. Okay, so wait.
While absorbing Codis's does enhance strength, character-specific powers and mental imprints from Codis's burn out over time.
Figures the burnout.
Any Codis-based powers, such as Ben Grimm's physical strength, are likely not permanent.
I remember this. Somebody mentioned that there's a burnout argument for why it shouldn't be used, and it was a bit iffy, but they used it.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Oh man. Well, there it is. They're gonna have to justify that in the Q&A, which is longer than Archie Flash. That's hilarious to me. God, how did this happen? I don't know if. Okay, I'll say this right now. I don't know if this is...
Sorry, the anime versus Venom it's now 2-0.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Yeah,
They mentioned
yeah.
that because like somebody told me after the KO, be quiet. I was like, I heard it. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious.
No, I know. I just think it's funny.
Oh man.
Like they can't catch a break.
Yeah.
Again,
Also,
that was-
returning combatants
that was a good
never win, do
episode.
they? They just never win.
Wonder Woman
I mean,
won.
Wonder Woman, but like DC, that doesn't count.
Batman won. Oh wait, DC doesn't.
exactly. But like, yeah, that's rarely does a returning combatant, if they won, ever win again. God, I am just bawling right now. I don't know if this is accurate, to be honest. I'll wait until the Q&A to make a decision. I mean, I'm happy. I will happily take this. I did not want to see
Yeah.
that. I did not want to see Crona die, but so I'm happy. I'm okay with this. But
Yeah, same here.
I'll have to check with the Q&A and talk with the other people about this. But like, yeah, this was a pretty cool episode. I'm very happy.
So it's hilarious because guess what? The entire G1 got the prediction wrong.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's even better.
Man.
That doesn't happen that often.
It doesn't happen that often, but when it happens, oh man. Also, everyone on a lot of the servers mostly went Venom, so
Sorry
Listen,
to the people at
Listen,
G1.
all I know is that on our server, a lot of people also did go Crona. Sort of without
Yeah.
explanation, but they did.
the other ones though, rip.
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 Well, yeah. But, yeah, this was a pretty cool episode, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Oh, by the way, when are those tracks ever gonna release? Never.
Never.
Please.
Never again.
They will forever be lost in time.
We get the track covers, but nothing else. Speaking of which, we never actually got a track cover for Red Winter.
Because I guess no one
tragic.
cares. So, sad. Anyways,
No one
yeah,
cares.
that's about it, I guess.
Alright, yeah, well, if you like this video, you can like it if you didn't dislike. But either way, I'll see all of you in the next video.
Oh man! Let's begin.